If motivation worked, everybody would be rich and in shape. That's a fact. If motivation worked, everybody would be rich and in shape. Listen, man, what's most important is us to show up on those days that we don't feel like it. The struggle is real. Everybody goes through it. We don't always feel like doing what we know we need to do. We don't always feel like training. We don't always feel like working. We don't always feel like studying. The things that we know that we need to do to become the people that we know we need to become to get what we want, we don't always feel like it. Discipline is built on those low energy days. On those days when you don't feel like it, that's when it matters the most. That's when it's important that you show up for yourself and do what it is that you know you need to do. But in order for you to do that, the easiest way for you to do that is going to be to have a system. To have a system in place to help you on those days. So that those days are non-existent. That's how you get rid of those days. You got to stop waiting on motivation and build the discipline. Discipline over motivation. Say it time and time again. Can't say it enough in every aspect of life. It's all about the discipline. Motivation is not real. It's going to fade away. Like I said, if motivation worked, everybody would have everything. Everybody would have everything. So you got to have a system. And what I recommend you doing is having the 5-minute rule. The 5-minute rule. Just give yourself 5 minutes. Mentally give yourself 5 minutes. Say things like, hey, look, I only need to study for 5 minutes. I only need to read for 5 minutes. I only need to go get on the treadmill, the Stairmaster, the elliptical for 5 minutes. I'm going to go hit jumping jacks for 5 minutes. Squats for 5 minutes. See, mentally what that does is put you in a space where it's like, it's only 5 minutes. It's not going to take that long. I can do that. But the key is that momentum is going to catch up. That momentum is going to start going. And then you're going to start moving and grooving. Now you rolling. Now you in motion. Now you doing what you need to do to be who it is that you need to be. But because you only gave yourself 5 minutes. You started off by saying something small. I only need 5 minutes. Putting yourself there. Right? We got to create the system. The next thing you got to do is remove the decisions. Listen, decisions kill willpower. Decisions drain willpower for sure. We worried about what time, what workout, what food I'm gonna eat, and should I even go? And then when you start asking those questions, hey, when you start asking should I even go, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go once you start asking that. So you got to eliminate these things. Eliminate those questions. Eliminate the decisions. Remove the decisions. Set up a routine. Set up a routine to where it's a habit, to where you're doing these things, man. That's what you got to do. That success is in the routine and the consistency, right? The consistency and the routine builds results. Consistency and routines build results. It builds the discipline. It's most important. Most important. We got to do the same time, the same place, the same plan. It's repetition. It's repetition, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Over and over again, especially if you starting off. That's what's going to build that discipline. That's what's going to help you lock in. That's what's going to help you lock in. Repetition, doing the same thing. So now you ain't got to worry about what food you're going to eat because you already know. You already got that set up. You ain't got to worry about what gym you going to. You already know where you going. You ain't got to worry about what time because you go at the same time every day. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't got to ask, should I go? Because it's just a habit for you to go because you've done the same thing over and over and over again. Repetition, man. It's one of the major keys to success. Repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again. The things that's going to turn you into who you need to be. That's it. You know, so don't try to be disciplined. I need you to set your life up to where discipline is the default, right? Don't try to be disciplined. Set your life up to where discipline is the default. Simply meaning the same thing I said. Doing the same thing over and over again. Same time, same place, same routine, right? Over and over again. That's it. That's it. Stop waiting on motivation. Motivation is not real and it's not going to save you. But that discipline, that's going to get you to where you need to be. That's going to put you to becoming who it is that you need to be to get what it is that you want. Discipline over motivation, man. Listen, if this hit home for you, I need you to drop discipline in the comments. Drop discipline in the comments if you discipline and this hit home for you and you doing what you need to do to be who you need to be. You dig what I'm saying? Look, 2026 is ours, man. Let's win.